All right, now we're on the other side of the Bassett Highway 57 cruise in. This segment being sponsored by Ace Hardware, the Heritage Center. And something sounded like it was going fast back there. I don't know if we can maybe catch that on the replay or not. But who are we here with, and what do you think about this cruise in?
Lewis Underwood. I live here in Bassett. I like a cruise in. I talked to them a while ago, and they said they had over 200 here today.
I heard over 300.
Okay, well, he told me 207.
Oh, well, I heard
he mistaked.
It's steadily dumping over, and the last time that it was both sides, I know it was over 300. They told me before we started the show that they were hitting pretty close to 300, and I saw at least 10 roll in. So,
yeah, I'm glad to see it. They got the one in Mount Airy today, and I was worried about, we was going to lose a lot from that, but actually some of them's down here.
It's beautiful weather. You got a lot of shady spots here if you go to the backside next to the river. It's a nice setup here.
Yeah, it is. They come around a while ago doing a survey, asking me about what they think it should do to improve it. I said plant some trees.
Well, they got the places for it.
Yeah, they got a whole lot of this grass out here. They could put some trees out in.
Now, I know that you're a bow tie person, and I don't judge for that. It's okay. But what do you think about the cruise in? And I mean, the ratio of cars here. It looks like there's a little bit of everything here. I even saw a bunch of Volkswagens roll in.
Yeah, I think somebody said they seen them coming over the bypass while ago. It was 13 of them in a row. But it's a lot of Ford Chevrolets here. But I always told somebody they made for three kinds of vehicles. There's a two-door Chevrolet, a four-door Chevrolet, and a Chevrolet truck.
Well, I guess whatever works for you there.
But anyway, I'm glad for this turnout, and I hope it continue to get turned out like this so we can keep this thing going.
This is great, and I've seen it do this quite a few times. This is not a rare occurrence to see this type of this many vehicles in this parking lot. This is a rather common occurrence, and I've talked to so many people that are here, and they said, this happens all the time. We love it.
Yeah, I used to go to one uptown Martinsville, and when Bob then held up there, and I don't think they ever had the crowd up there they've got down here.
The way this one is laid out is, in my opinion, better. Bassett's got a good setup. They really, really do. And I could talk about it for days, to be completely honest with you. It's a great setup. Yeah,
it is. It's got plenty of room. They got vendors set up here, and it's everybody down here is friendly. Talk to each other. So it's a good thing for Bassett.
I was telling Charles earlier, that I've never seen anybody here have an argument or get in some kind of fight or disagreement here. It always is, everybody's laid back and everybody's nice to one another and everybody respects the other person. And I've never seen anybody have a problem. He said, well, I've never seen anybody get in an argument at a car show. I said, oh, it happens.
Well, I ain't never seen them get at a car show really get no arguments. Now, around racetracks I did.
I've been down to the Charlotte car show several times, and that place is, you don't want to get too close to a car because they're just on edge, ready to yell at you.
Well, that's one thing you do at a car show, cruise in, you don't touch.
Yeah.
It's like a man's wife, you don't touch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they always say that was two things you didn't loan out, was your wife and your car.
Right, that's right.
But, it's a whole lot of fun. Now, I know we saw your car at the very front. I don't know if it'll actually make it to TV or not, but, beautiful 68 Camaro, and it's just gorgeous. Taking up. Everybody sees it as soon as they pull in, and you're always in one of them front spots.
I try to get here before 3 so I can park up front up there, and that way you get under the shade tree and you watch traffic coming in and out, and you don't have to walk as much.
And you really show off.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know what it is. You're just trying to show off.
No, I don't show off. I just like to get that spot.
It is. It's a nice spot up there. I've never got here early enough to get anything pretty decent. I either end up over here somewhere or all the way in the hot on the other side. So.
Yeah, you got to get here before 3.
Yeah. I know there's some people that's parked next to the river down here. They got here at like 2:15 and 2:30.
Yeah, I've seen them come by my business up there a little bit after 12 today heading down here.
Yeah. Well, you got to get here early for good spots, but it's the third Saturday of every month, April through October, I do believe.
May through October.
Yeah. See, there we go. See, I got it right here a little bit early.
No, it's in May to October.
Well, it's a great show, and I always love coming down here. They send me an email to remind me when it's going to be, so that's really convenient. And, when you pull in, they've got your name on a list. They've got your cars listed. I mean, it's really a great setup, and then they send you emails, say, hey, it's this Saturday, or we're doing this extra thing here. It's really great.
Right, yeah, I sort of keep up with it because I'm one of the sponsors also, and I keep a thing there at my office and on the wall so people, and then, then hand out papers so people, keep them a reminder of it too.
Well, it's a whole lot of fun. Clearly, they're doing something right if they got this many cars and this many people.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like I said, I just hope it continues years and years and years.
Well, I know we're all looking forward to it, and I've really enjoyed it the last little bit that's been on, and it's been great. I think we got somebody else that brought their car.
That Ford fella, he's from Wood Brothers.
Well, he says to talk to the Ford guy over here. I think you're the first Ford guy I've talked to today.
Well, you know, that's all right.
Well, some people were dropped on their heads when they was kids. It's all right.
Well, you know, each to his own. I can appreciate anybody. You know, any brand, people puts a lot of hard work into them, and I can appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I really like about this cruise in is you see cars that are 60 years old. You see cars that aren't 6 months old.
Right.
You see motorcycles. You see four-wheel drives.
Yeah.
There's even I don't know where it is, but it's a Volkswagen. It's a Volkswagen, but it's shaped like a Corvette.
Right.
I mean, just so much cool stuff here. But now let's talk about this gorgeous piece, because now that is absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you. It is a real '69 Boss 302. It's one of 1,628 ever made, and I've had the car 34 years, and it's only been refurbished once, as far as the exterior and the interior and all. Now, the engine's been done twice, but you know, it's a real good car. It's solid and don't give a lot of trouble, and I'm not afraid to ride it. If you know, I mean, I don't want to tear it up, but you know, coming out to cruise ins and associating with people, and that's what it's for.
Yeah, they were made to drive.
Need to drive it. That's right.
They were made to drive. You don't really see a whole lot of the Boss cars. You know, you'll see a few Mach 1s every now and again. You see a lot of the fastbacks and a lot of the coupes, but you really don't see a whole lot of the Boss cars.
Yeah, you know, I've had a lot of people tell me, man, if I had a real Boss 302, I wouldn't drive it and all that. And like I said, I don't want to get the car tore up, but it's made to drive, and if it gets to a point to where I'm not comfortable driving it, I'll let somebody else own it.
I understand that. Yeah, I don't have a trailer queen. If I can't drive them, I don't want them.
That's right.
But that thing it's beautiful. I love the paint on them, and I've always loved the Boss stripe. That just really makes those cars, sets them apart from all the rest of them.
Yeah, it's like I said, I've had it a long time. I always wanted a '69 Mustang when I was a kid, and I was really looking for a Mach 1 car, but when I got the opportunity to buy the Boss 302, I bought it, and the last time the engine was refurbished, I did it myself along with Danny Glad. He honed the block for me, and I did everything else. So I got to, send a shout out to him. He did a real good job of that. But I did all the assembly work myself, and the machining, the rest of the machining, things I didn't know how to do, he showed me how to do. So I appreciate his help with it, and it runs really good now.
It looks like I did a really, really good job on it.
Yeah, it runs best it ever has.
Hey, we need to run, folks. This segment is sponsored by the fine folks at the Heritage Home Center, Ace Hardware. Some of the best. And tell you what, I've been there, some of the best customer service at Ace Hardware.
You know, I've walked in there before, walked right to the front counter, said I'm looking for this. I don't even have to walk into the store. They go get it, bring it to me, bring it up, and I'm out the door. Last time I was in there, I was out in 2 minutes. I've never been to any home improvement store and been in and out in 2 minutes. Never.
Yeah, that's true. We want to say we as the people that come here, and we appreciate them putting this on. It's really good to have sponsors for these events, and it's free fun. Everybody loves cruising.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun out here. And we got some really, really good sponsors to put this on.
That's right.
And the guys that work hard and put this on, that get out here earlier in the morning, get the tent set up and get everything going. I mean, we really appreciate the hard work they do.
Now, I think it's over 300 people. I know they said 300. It's over 300, and this is the biggest one, best one yet. And of course, I think we got 2 more to go. One in September and one in October. So put it down your calendars. We'll have the dates and during the commercial breaks.
Third Saturday.
Performance Automotive.
And this has been the Bassett Highway 57 Cruise In. If you missed this one, you definitely want to come out to the next two. They're the third Saturday of the month, September and October. They'll restart next year in May. This is just a great show. If you haven't been to it, come to it. You will absolutely love it. I can guarantee that.
Blue tickets. You're buying it.
The Bassett Highway 57 Cruise-In Committee and the GBAC would like to thank you for watching this telecast.